Hello, my Scorpios. It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot, and this is going to be your October reading. This is for male and female Scorpios, and we're going to start with love. We're back to the romance angels. I kind of miss them. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so some of you are going through some kind of separation or divorce or something. Let me see what this, keep an open mind. I feel like there's a lot of arguing between you and your partner. The Hermit. There's definitely a disconnect. There was like a big argument, I feel. Something's going on here with the relationship and there's been a separation. You've gone, maybe ghost on this person because you just need to clear your thoughts. We have the Knight of Cups. So, interesting. So for some of you, I feel like there's somebody you're separated from that you have feelings for, but it's like, it's a relationship that, you can't figure out what you see in this person, why you're drawn to this person. And so you've taken time apart from them to kind of figure that out. But for others of you, I feel like you're in a relationship, a committed relationship that you had to take a break from and maybe explore what you really feel for this person now. I do see we have the Seven of Cups, so there is confusion here. For some of you, you may be involved with, okay, so you may be in the middle of a separation, but also have your mind on somebody else is what I'm getting. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Death reverse. Yeah, see, so I feel some of you are having a separation with someone you're committed to, and you know that there has to be a new beginning for you, but you're having trouble letting go of the old situation. There's some confusion, it's like maybe you don't know yet if or you're not ready to completely let this other situation go, another relationship go. Let me see what pay attention to the red flags is. Okay, the Moon, yeah, there's something is like you just can't put your finger on it. There's something, it's like something's off, but you don't know what it is, but you're determined to find the truth. Or you're going to see the truth whether you like it or not here with the King of Swords. Six of Wands, okay. Okay, so I feel like there's someone here who, okay, here's what I'm getting. Somebody is going through a really tough time, maybe a separation or a divorce. But I do feel like there's somebody else who has piqued your interest, or this could be reverse. Okay, so just switch it if it's the other person. But I do feel like there's something about the relationship. You can't really put your finger on it, on this new relationship or a new potential here. You're not quite sure about this. There's something that's off. Now, I do feel like there's someone who's craving attention, because I feel, again, I feel like for some of you, it's like you're going through a divorce or a separation, and so like you're craving that kind of like a fantasy aspect to a relationship. You're craving that, those nice feelings, those feelings of excitement and being pursued and all of that. So basically attention. And I feel like somebody could see this as a red flag in you, and maybe they feel like they can see right through you, or this is reverse. Like there's somebody in your life who you maybe don't trust because they continuously beg for your attention, is kind of what I'm getting. And so this kind of makes you suspicious, okay? Because the person is like too much, like too too open or too willing to give it all. That's what I feel. Okay, so let's take a look at the Celtic cross. All right, let's see what's happening with Scorpio for the month of October 2018, male and females. Whoops. All right, 10 cards. All right, so guys, I decided I'm going to add another, type of reading to what I normally do. Usually I just have the half-hour readings, which are $50, and the 1-hour readings, which are, oh, I almost forgot, which are 80. Okay, but I'm also going to start adding, because sometimes you don't need an entire reading. I do recognize that there's times when maybe you just need one question answered, or just something quickly clarified for you. So I think I'm going to add like a one question type of deal, and the answer is going to be provided in an email as opposed to a video, because those do take a lot longer. So just like a one question deal for like $15 or something like that. So I'll put that out there if you guys are interested in just a quick reading. Let me know. One question. Usually it's like, is he coming back, or whatever. But whatever it is, yes or no, and I'll give you a small summary, and I'll give you a picture of the cards that came out. So just putting that out there. Okay, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. We have the Three of Cups as the central issue, and what's crossing you is the Empress reverse. So I feel like there's a relationship in your life that is no longer flourishing, and you're trying your best to kind of make the best of your life, just knowing that there is a huge part of your life that no longer is going to continue to grow, if that makes any sense right now. In the foundation, we have the King of Pentacles reverse. So there's something about your life. You could also be dealing with specifically a Taurus. I see that energy here, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like there's an instability, a sense of instability in your life, and something shifting again, something that you poured your heart and soul into. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Something that you poured your heart and soul into is no longer fruitful. It's no longer giving you any kind of return. In the past, we have the Seven of Wands reverse. So you gave up on fighting for something here. But you have your eyes set on that Ten of Cups. Okay, and I feel like you're putting yourself in a new mindset to attract this Ten of Cups, because I think that you guys realize how powerful your well, the law of attraction is, but your own magnetism is very powerful as well. So I do feel like you're trying to put yourself in a happy space, so that you attract this happiness, is what I'm getting, because you're well aware that things are not stable for you. Things are not where you would like them to be, especially Scorpios. Scorpios are also fixed signs. So even though you're water, this earth energy does give you a sense of comfort, because of the stable nature of it. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Nine of Swords. So there is some sort of anxiety or worry coming up here for you guys. How you see yourselves is judgment. So making some huge decisions for yourself. I feel like you guys are really deciding here what it is that you want from life. It's like you're coming to a place where you're needing to make these types of decisions, because I feel that there was something in your life that was sort of uprooted, and somebody gave up on it. And I do feel like you guys obviously have a part in this as well. How your partner sees you is the King of Cups reverse. So whoever is in your life here, maybe you guys have family, on your mind, that picture that you guys have always had of what happiness meant to you. Um, and I feel like it's like you're coming up with some important realizations here about, again, about what that truly means, but how your partner's seeing you is the King of Cups in the reverse. So it's very contradictive to what is actually crowning you and where the central issue is here. Um, so for some of you Scorpios, I feel like, although in your mind you wanted this happy family type of situation, I feel like your behavior maybe didn't match that, because there is a contradiction here in the way that your partner sees you and but what's actually happening, so there may be, for some of you, you may have been in a relationship where it was expected that you would behave in this upright King of Cups type of way of being, because the King of Cups is very nurturing and is like the head of the household, the provider, very loving. He's a father, he's a husband, he's somebody who everybody loves, but now your partner is seeing you as the reverse. So it's like they may even feel like you play games with their emotions, like you hold out emotion, or you just give the silent treatment, um, or it's like you're giving your attention elsewhere also here with the Three of Cups. And so you're not really acting like, even though you might want this happy family, you're not really acting like the stable provider that your partner, I guess, was expecting. You were more maybe giving attention outside of the relationship. And so this relationship may have slipped by you. Hopes or fears, we have Justice. And your overall outcome, we have the Page of Swords reverse. So maybe some spying or maybe some bad news. I do feel like there may be some stressful situations coming up here for you guys in this month. Let's see what this Three of Cups is about. The Knight of Pentacles reverse. The Four of Cups. I do get a lot of earth energy here, so I feel again like some of you may have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Maybe there was a relationship with somebody outside of a marriage or something. But I feel like there was something, let me see. The Page of Swords again, reverse. I feel like right now you guys are maybe indulging in just superficial kind of relationships that have really no kind of basis for anything. You're having trouble taking people seriously. I just feel like you guys are going through an ending. Yeah, you're having to let a situation go, and it's very painful, and so you may be going out partying and stuff, but it's like nobody that you meet satisfies you. It's like you don't see potential in them. And so you just are finding it hard even to communicate, even though you want to and you want to get into this happy place, but it's very difficult because there's something big here that I feel ended for you. And you're trying your best to, keep your chin up, but there's some feeling that is being processed. Okay, so we have the Hangman reverse. So now you're seeing things differently. This is not like when you were single before. I feel like some of you have, broken up, and now you're finding yourself single, and now you're seeing things in a whole different way. Let me see what this King of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so there's a need here to rebuild something. Okay, we went from a King of Pentacles here in the reverse. So whatever was built before has been lost. That is no longer. Okay, so everything that he worked for here, either he gave it up or he had to give it up or he lost it somehow. And I feel like now, it may have been because of secrets, but I feel like now there's a need to start over here with the Page of Pentacles and with work. Seven of Pentacles, you know, putting some work in, starting something new. But I feel like you're having to be guided by your intuition, because I feel like you guys know where this new beginning, where you want to start this new beginning, or who you want to start this new beginning with. But right now, the relationships or the people that you have met or come into contact with after having broken up here, there was a breakup with somebody else, a long-term relationship. But I feel like, you know, like I said, whoever it is that you've been dating, you just don't see them as being anybody with substance. Seven of Wands reverse in the past, the Empress. So we have this Empress here in the reverse. I kind of feel like that's the partner, because the Empress can signify, you know, sometimes it's like the wife in the relationship, or just the other partner. But just don't pay attention to the gender. So I feel like, I mean, and especially for you Scorpio males, I feel like you may have had a wife that left you. And this has forced you to see things in a different way, you know, see how all this pain was caused. You were like forced to examine it and look at it. But yeah, I feel like this Empress kind of gave up. She gave up fighting here. And again, I say she, don't pay attention to the gender. I'm just looking at the cards. Six of Cups. Whoop. Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it's like this person was forced to take a very logical and even like a ruthless approach to the situation, even though there was this strong bond and a history between the two of you. So it wasn't like an easy thing to do, but it was something that this person thought was necessary or felt was necessary. Five of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Cups. The Tower reverse. So there is a sense of something that you feel will make you really happy, but it's like you're struggling with it, because there is an element of drama to whatever the situation is that you think is going to make you happy. I feel like other people's opinions and you know, just that kind of thing is what's holding you back, because there's something like it's like you're holding yourself back from what you think will truly make you happy, because you're afraid of what other people are going to say about you or think about you, and you want to avoid any kind of drama with people around you, people in your family perhaps. So near future, we have the Nine of Swords. There's something that you're going to be very stressed out about. It's like you're not going to be able to make some kind of big decision. You're worried that you're going to make the wrong decision here in the near future. But it's funny, because here how you see yourself is Judgment upright. So maybe it's like, I feel like you might go back and forth. Like maybe right now you feel like you know exactly what is going to make you happy and you want to go for it, but what's holding you back, like I said, is what other people are saying. But then here I feel like whatever other people are saying is really getting into your head, because it's making you constantly second guess whatever it is that you try to do. So it's like you end up giving up on things, not really fighting for it, because you just worry too much about what other people are thinking or saying. There's some kind of imbalance here. I feel also, be careful guys, because I feel like there may be a financial situation happening here in the near future that you may be caught off guard with. It's like you didn't quite calculate correctly, and you may be getting into some trouble here financially in the near future. So just be aware of that. Let me see how you see yourself. Oh, there was one that was flipped over. That's interesting. Three of Cups reverse. Okay. The Judgment card. So we have King of Pentacles reverse and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. So you did make a decision about a long-term relationship. I feel like you understand, or you have come to the understanding that this relationship is over. Like I said, I sense that you guys, there's Scorpios out there going through separations and divorces. But at the same time, they're trying to move forward and work towards eventual happiness again, having that happy ending again with someone. Yeah, but I feel like the decision to leave that other, that old relationship behind, I don't feel like there's any going back. Okay, so how your partner sees you is the King of Cups reverse with the Two of Swords, Death reverse. So yeah, they're kind of under the impression that, and this is the long-term person that you are separating with, they kind of think that you haven't quite made the decision, but I feel that you have. So it may be that you're not communicating with this person, and that's why they don't know. Maybe they just assume that you want to get back with them, but I feel like you guys have already made the decision to move forward. So hopes or fears, we have Justice, clarified by the Two of Wands, the Star reverse. Okay, didn't really want to come out, I guess. And the Sun reverse. Okay. So again, I feel like this separation is kind of in the beginning stages. I don't feel like it's the divorce has been finalized. Whoever it is I'm reading for here, I don't feel like that divorce has been finalized. I feel like you're just now getting to the point where you're accepting that there will be a divorce, kind of thing. Okay, but it does scare you because this is like legal proceedings, things like that. I feel like it's scaring you because you don't know what's coming and you're feeling kind of pessimistic about what the outcome of this is going to be, and what your life is going to look like. You're at a crossroads. Okay, this divorce, this is going to change everything. So you are afraid of that. Now the overall outcome is the Page of Swords reverse. So this could be somebody spying. Wow. Knight of Swords reverse. I definitely feel like this is some kind of bad news or just conflict, really poor communication with someone, which, makes sense, would be part of this stress and anxiety. We have the Hermit reverse. So yeah, I feel like if you guys haven't been speaking to your ex in a while, this person that you're going through the separation with, there will be difficult communication. You'll start communicating, but it will be very difficult. And Five of Cups. So yeah, again, very difficult. It's going to be a sad process. It's going to be a very stressful process. But the good news is that I do have this sense that, yes, you guys are going through this. I feel like there is acceptance in this. And the good thing that I was going to say is that you do have optimism for the future, so it's like, I don't feel like you guys are leaning towards getting stuck in this sad energy, in this ending. It's definitely difficult, but you're very much wanting to get, moving toward the future, toward feeling good again. So that's very positive in spite of, you know what I mean? So, all right, guys, let's move forward. Let's see what's going on with you financially. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands reverse. I feel like you guys are like changing your mind about something. Maybe you were, you know, really set on some career or something, and maybe now you're changing your mind or rethinking things. Knight of Cups reverse, the Empress reverse. Wow, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups. You're leaving something behind. There's like an opportunity that is waiting for you, but you have to leave something behind. I think you're disappointed with something that you've been working on lately that didn't turn out to be what you thought it was. So, okay, coming into the month of October, we have the Knight of Cups reversed with the Two of Wands. So, yeah, I feel like there's some kind of disappointment. Three of Swords reverse. Some kind of disappointment here coming into the month of October. So this very well may have happened in September where you kind of realized, you know, this is not really going to fulfill me in the way that I thought it would. And I'm going to have to make some decisions here with the Two of Wands. Which way am I going to go? What am I going to do? I have the world in my hands and I need to get over, like just kind of cut my losses is what I'm getting here. Okay, so we have the High Priestess reverse, Temperance, and the Seven of Cups reverse. I feel like there's going to be some kind of clarity brought to you here, but it's like divinely guided. It's like some kind of information that's going to make things very clear for you. You know, open up a path for you where it's like, okay, go this way. This is where you need to go. It's like it's going to be illuminated for you. This could happen actually more so toward Sagittarius season, which would be, I guess, around mid-November, I believe. So yeah, around Sagittarius season is where you might actually start to understand, maybe get a better idea of what it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to take something, like the next step you want to take or something like that. We have the Star card. Yeah, so it's like, again, I feel like the path is going to be illuminated for you, to put you towards what it is that you truly wish for. Something that truly satisfies you and fulfills you, because I feel like you went down the wrong path somehow, and now it's a matter of the universe guiding you toward where you should have been. So we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse with the Ace of Swords. Okay, again, some type of clarity here on an opportunity that maybe you were missing out on, that you didn't see in the past, that was on hold. Okay, and this clarity is going to allow you again to make that decision, make some type of decision on a new venture, a new business, a new job, something that you find out about. I feel like you maybe find out about something through gossip, and this helps you to make a decision. It's possible that you find out maybe the disappointment is about like somebody maybe not working in your favor, or spreading rumors or gossip about you, and this forces you to take a new direction, something of that nature. But there's something that you're going to find out definitely. I feel like it's through like third parties, other people around you. You happen to find something out, maybe about an opportunity that you realize you should go for. But again, this entails you leaving something behind. So let's see what you're leaving behind with the Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. Sorry, it took me a while to see what it was. The Lovers reverse. Okay, so some type of communication about a decision here leads to you having to put an end to something. So I feel for some of you here, you weren't happy, whatever business related dealings you were involved in, or your career, your job, whatever it may be. I feel like you haven't been happy there for quite a while, and you realize that now it's time. I gotta put up or shut up. Stop complaining and change something if it's not what you were happy with. So I feel like there's something again that's illuminated. This is by like divine guidance. It's synchronicities or whatever. It's like You just happen to be at the right place at the right time to receive some type of message that you're meant to receive, because this kind of propels you toward what it is that you're truly wishing for. And so I feel for some of you, you may have been waiting for some type of communication. Maybe you had interviewed for a job and you were waiting, like this opportunity was put on hold. And again, you may be receiving information from like outside sources. I feel like you do get a message or a phone call about a decision that was made. The Queen of Cups. Whatever it is, it involves you having to put an end and walk away from something. And I do feel like with the with the Queen of Cups coming up here as a clarifier, I feel like this is something that you are receptive to. Okay, so you are receptive to this ending. It's like you understand that that's what you need to do and you're willing to do it in favor of this new beginning. Let's see, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reverse, and the 9 of Wands reverse. I feel like this is something that, you know, you're presented with some type of opportunity, but it's like you have to make the decision whether or not this is what you want. And I do feel, again, that you're going to be receptive to it because it does entail a major change, and it maybe has something to do with you going off and becoming independent. So if you're working for like a corporation or some type of company, you may decide to go off and open up your own business. If it's not that, whatever it is, if it's like a new opportunity or a new job, somebody calls you and says, oh, you know what, we choose you. Do you want to quit your job and come work for us? And you're going to be like, yes, I do, because I do see the receptivity here. And I feel like this move is going to be good for you financially. Okay, with the 9 of Pentacles being there. So there is some type of financial success as a result of that, but there is a need for you to move. Like there's no real wait time here. It's either you want it or you don't. And so you would have to, you know, just give up whatever it is that you're doing here. So just heads up on that. You might be faced with that kind of decision here in the month of October, but I feel like it will be good for you guys. It's like a new opportunity for you to go off in another direction. So I hope that was helpful for you, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Love you guys.